During the dedication services that were held for the new school at St. John Congregation, the congregation and the community recognized and thanked two groups that were responsible for the project. The building committee for the school was Ernst Mosner, Ben Meske, Waldemar Paschke, Martin Winkle, and Elmer Witherspoon. The building finance committee was Albert Scheck, Leo Tomes, Walter Pomerantz, Harold Finkel, and Harold Schubring. Now, during one of our church services this morning, Pastor Eilers challenged me to come up with the date that hot lunches began to be served to the students. Well, at first I was a little bit stymied. I couldn't tell you much about St. John's, but I never forget the first meal that was served over at the public school. I enjoyed that one and many more after. Those were started to be served over there in 57, 58. But I was able to, through some last-minute research, determine that St. John students started receiving hot lunches that very first year, 1953. And the very first cook is here. Let's give a welcome to Lucio Maschke. Hey! See, Pastor?
You're the man!
Yeah, I did it. And now we have a presentation by Denee Schave, Board of Education President, and Lisa Pleiness, PTL President.
We are all aware of the many special things Sharon does for our church, such as preparing funeral dinners, cooking for bazaars, Seder suppers, and all the work she does on the Harvest Home Dinner. She also prepares lunch for our school children and staff on a daily basis. She also helps the PTL with many of our fundraising activities throughout the school year, such as apple pie sales, the Advent and Lenten soup suppers, and there are many other functions that she helps us with. Because of all she has done and continues to do for both St. John's Lutheran Church and school, we would like to take this opportunity to honor and to thank her. We greatly appreciate the dedicated service Sharon has provided us with for 25 years. Also for all the many extra things she has done for all of us here. The PTL and school board would like to present to Sharon this gift to say thanks and to show her how much we appreciate all she does. You have to open that.
Well, that pretty well wraps up my school building stories. Now I can have some fun. Sharon, 25 years. That's a long time to do something. Day after day. I began to think about how difficult it was to quantify what it means to prepare student meals day after day for 25 years. So I had a little bluebird give me a hint of some direction I might take, Pastor. And it reminded me of a course that I hated when I took it, when I was doing graduate work for going to school administration, but sure has turned in to be something handy. Statistics. Oh, I hated statistics. But boy, can you use statistics now, Sharon. Perhaps I could get an idea of Sharon's efforts if we used an old dull pencil and a beat-up calculator, and we're going to come up with some numbers to give you some kind of an idea as to how much effort this was. Now let's see, there was 25 years of serving meals, probably about 180 school days in a year, so that means that she served 4,500 days of meals. Now, St. John's enrollment's been up and down over those years, but with some research and enrollment figures that took me hours and hours to find, I discovered that there were, on the average, of 49.4 students per year at St. John's School. So, you take 4,500 school days times 49.4 students, 222,300 student lunches she served. Now that sure puts things into a new perspective. And now, a presentation by Peter Wolf, school principal, and Marvin Woodke, congregational vice chairman.
Okay, I have the privilege, being principal, to attend certain meetings once in a while, and I accidentally let it be known that we had a very special day coming up. So we had a few letters sent to us. I guess I'll just start reading them, and when you get bored, let me know, and I'll stop for a while. Dear members at St. John's Lutheran Church, congratulations. As you celebrate 50 years in your school building, I am reminded of the Old Testament year of Jubilee. I am sure there's a great deal of jubilation and poured hope as you mark this anniversary. God has used this building to enrich families in your community as you provide Christian education to their children. May God continue to be found not only in the building, but also in the teachers and students who worship together there. I hope the next 50 years will be as successful as the first, and God continues to bless you with opportunities to grow in His kingdom. In Christ, Bruce Braun, Assistant Superintendent. It's from Michigan District. This one is addressed to Sharon. This way. May 15th, 2003. Dear Sharon, congratulations on 25 years of service to St. John Lutheran School in Port Hope. You have been a blessing to God's people there as you serve food to students and faculty and share Christ through your words and deeds. Psalm 24 says, "May He give you the desires of your heart and make all your plans succeed." These words reflect my prayer for you as you celebrate this milestone. God's continued blessings on all you do to further the kingdom. In Christ, signed Bruce Braun, Assistant Superintendent of Lutheran Schools, Michigan District. Thank you. Do it for a little while, Marv. I've got it. Marv's my throat.
I'm proud to represent St. John Congregation today as we honor Sharon and her years of service. Today, the members of St. John's take time to thank Sharon and to notice just some of the things that she has done over the past 25 years. We notice all the funeral lunches and dinners that she has organized and worked so hard to prepare. We notice her efforts at the Harvest Home dinners, bazaar lunches, Winkle lunches, Seder suppers. And we also noticed that not only the work of preparing those meals, but also for the planning the menus and all the running around it takes to get them to happen. St. John's surely has a willing worker in Sharon, and today we take notice. Well done, thou good and faithful servant.
Well, if you thought this box was full of papers, you're wrong. We have here is a presentation from St. John's Lutheran Church and School. It's just something that we have made special for Sharon in memory of both the school building and her 25 years of service. There's a plaque. Up on the top it says, I can't see that. Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." And down here, Sharon Finkel, in grateful recognition of 25 years of exemplary service, St. John Lutheran Church and School, May 18th, 2003.